This is something I'm not yet very good at, haven't done very much. Playing as the support player for Gatling gun users against Ygg. Well, in general, playing as the support player isn't something I've done much of. So this is similar to other RP runs you might have seen on my channel or other people's channels. We had support, we had someone who was breaking, and someone else was doing each resistance down with a scale. As support, it's my job to keep Ygg toppled, to give a constant supply of TP, to use Mindstorm to give potential up buff, also to use Assault Breaker to stun Ygg, which slightly increases the damage that comes in. And then one other thing is using the Medicine Woman Soul Voice. I can give critical power to the other three players. That can be, well, it's important for increasing our damage per second a bit. There's no useful way that Gatling gun users can give themselves critical power and sustain the buff, not without decreasing the number of hellfires they do to the point that it's not worth it. So we use the Medicine Woman Soul Voice for that, which means I had to switch to playing as a female character for this. You're wondering at my change of avatar. I'm not very good at this. I've done this about 10 times, so I'm a total rookie. One thing that's pretty obvious on the view is that I use Mindstorm far more than I need to. So I do have to redo it repeatedly during the run, as Gatling gun users don't have combat limbo, the block advantages, so their buffs will go away. So they do need to be rebuffed, but I rebuff them far more often than they need. So that's one thing, at least I think it's an issue. Another issue, my stun isn't as good as it should be. I should be keeping Ygg stunned sort of 95% of the time, and I'm not. For instance here, I'm using probably an unnecessary Mindstorm whilst Ygg isn't stunned, and then I've let him get up. So you should never let him get up if you do it right. So I'm running here with Cross, Moshe and Ila, and all people involved in RPing a lot. Cross is known of as one of the best support players, so you might be thinking about how I could be doing this better. He gave me a few tips earlier. Not people I usually run with, as you might have noticed from my other videos, but they're cool guys. Good fun to run with them as well. Oh dear, here I have not stunned. Oh, okay, it was topple 6. So that is the one complication in this, or one of the complications in this, is that you have a small chance, I think 15 or 16% or something like that, each time you topple, of it being topple 6 instead of topple 5. And on topple 6, you can't re-topple during it, so you have to wait for it to end. And so there's a bit of a timing issue there. I think I've heard said you're not meant to stun during topple 6, I'm not quite sure why. I think that maybe that extends to topple 6, which makes it awkward. I don't quite get that, something I don't understand yet. But in general, my aim should be topple and stun all the time. Ensure everyone's got potential up 6. Give out the Medicine Woman when I can. That is one reason why it might be worth doing Mindstorm more frequently, in that using Mindstorm can trigger Medicine Woman from the EBBs to make them be prompted for it, whereas Last Stand can't. And so to keep giving out the quick power buffs, you potentially need more Mindstorms than just for the potential up. But probably don't need as many as I was doing. As I said, I don't know. I probably didn't give out enough medicine women as it was. And here's a moment where it's not stunned, it should be. So you see there's me getting it off, and it's couple 6 as well, so that's not good. That probably was not the time to use Mind Storm and Last Stand. I don't know. The other thing then at the same time is trying to make sure he's always toppled and stunned is you need to try and make sure no one's ever running out of TP, knowing that particularly when they reactivate Overdrive they basically need 4,000 TP because they're going to do Overdrive and Hellfire straight away probably. Or when they redo their Aura, which is about 4 times in the run, and I can't just know when it is very easily, they're going to use 5,000 TP. And they only have 6,000 as their max. So it's pretty... It requires very, very frequent use of Last Stand, and I'm probably not quite good enough here. You see, I've got a couple of them down below 2,000, sometimes as low as 1,000. When, for all I know, they might need to be reactivating Overdrive. So I should be trying to keep them up at 4,000 at least, pretty much all the time. Ideally 5,000. So I'm pausing because I know it's about to get up from the topple 6. And I want to be ready to topple them immediately. I think one thing that I should do to be better at this is know precisely how long topple 6 is and count it. So that I'm ready at exactly the right moment, whereas on here I was basically just pausing when I thought it was going to end. Even though I've only got 4 arcs on my palette, I was about to say doing this feels more complicated than doing the damage, but the people with the Gatling guns actually only have 3 arcs, and the version of Blossom Dance that I'd use if I was Blossom Dancing against Ygg now is 5 arcs. You have Offensive Stance, Blossom Dance, Primer, Combat Limbo and Executioner, but you only use Executioner once. So pretty much 4 arcs, just one that you use once at the start. There's more things to think about doing this, I think. Or maybe it only feels like that because I'm not very good at it. Oh well. Sorry, I'm saying that I wasn't very good and that this didn't go very well. There was clearly things that were far too slow at the start as well, so people took too long getting out their skells, things like that. The score that we get in this run, so you see I did 61,000 damage. The support player just does not do damage. That's just how it works. The score that we get on this run would have been a record a couple of months ago, but we found out how to do better since then. So for what we have now, this is not an impressive score at all, because now the record is, I think, 36,800, and this was 33,800. Though this was basically the first day that I've done this. This wasn't the first run I did it, but it was the first day I did it, and I've only done around 10 runs. I'm not sure why I'm watching it all tick up. If you press A, it skips to the end. There we go, 33,863, and I've only done about 10 runs, so I thought I did okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.